Hi, you guys. I'm not dead. She's not dead. She has just been undergoing so many transformations. She is the cockroach that is metamorphosizing into this human being. It's the reverse. I'm not metamorphosizing into a cockroach. I was a cockroach metamorphosizing into this human being. I'm back with a favorites video. I know I've been away. I always say that, but it's because I am constantly changing and I don't know how to feel about it, and filming is not like at the forefront of my mind sometimes, so forgive me. But I come back with this video because I love talking about things. I like to collect things. Again, it is my nature as a woman to gather things, and I have been gifted things as well from the people I love, so I want to talk about them. And of course, there are always books. I have collected a lot of books since we've last talked, and I have read a lot of books since we've last talked. I'm literally looking at the stack right now against my mirror. I'm not looking forward to talking about so many books at the end of the year because it's crazy. But just to get started, so this video is not 5 hours long. The first book I've been reading, I haven't finished, but I started reading just today while I was waiting for someone at a cafe. Looking at the dog ear pages. Yes, I dog ear my books. I have to, because I like to reference things that I've read and go back to all the pages I enjoyed or resonated with me. I also do this thing where, I started doing this thing where I write like my favorite pages on like 4 pages of a book, because it's just easier to access because I dog ear so much. But I think pages that are important to reference later on in like a paper or something like that, I would love to do that. Also, speaking of that, I want to update you guys about my life, of course, because you guys are my like friends. I like to consider us friends. I don't want to like sidetrack. I am going to school. I'm going to school for English literature, which is crazy. I am going to study comparative literature because, as you can tell, you know, like I might like books. I might love books. I might love listening to different people and different perspectives and different cultures from different backgrounds. So, yeah. This is one of the books I'm definitely going to reference. Of course, everyone references this, but usually when they talk about this book, they talk about the Oedipal complex, because Freud. But this is crazy. Like, I always talk about this with my friends, how there are certain things that I notice whenever, even before reading this book. Like, one of the examples that he mentions is that the way that we psyche kind of internalizes external things that happen to our body while we're asleep that we're not aware of. He mentions an alarm clock in the dream, because your body, like a dream is basically like the safeguard and protector of sleep. Like, all it wants is for you to rest and sleep, so the dream connects that but also externalizes that as well. And like in the dream, let's say it will connect your alarm sound that you are hearing outside to like a church bell or something, so that it will make sense in a narrative format from your brain, like an image that you can like understand, and then it'll of course wake you up sooner or later. But your body connects that in your dream, which I think is so interesting, because I've noticed that before, but I guess because I didn't read the whole book. I love this book, and people need to talk more about this book, not about just the Oedipal complex, but just in general how we need to study dreams and what it means for us. I love it, and I actually have like in my notes tab a bunch of dreams I've like remembered or instantly knew like this has to mean something, which makes me sound hysterical and batshit crazy, but maybe I am. I don't know. The next book is Discipline and Punish. I really want to make this short because I know my phone's probably gonna blow up if I don't, but Michael Foucault, I think it's so interesting because it also implies like what we now consider the prison system, and like, for example, like security cameras. Like, you go into a Walmart, Target, HEB, and it's like there, like it's just there. And it talks about how that is so settled in society now that is like not required, but it's just internalized in us that like we are always being watched. And sometimes I feel like that even in my own home. I also have read Madness and Civilization, but I want to talk about that later in a different video. I recently discovered Archipelago Books and their publishing company. It's so incredible. I read Brenner and that was interesting. Count how many times I say interesting, but this one is probably my favorite story that I read. It is about a woman who faces a very difficult experience because her husband has cancer. And it's horrible. It's a horrific experience, but she just talks about her experience with him in such a brutally honest and beautiful way that I just, it's great. And she also talks about falling in love with another man in this relationship, which is really like complex. And she makes a point to say like, I will always talk about the truth in my writings. I don't want to be this sweet facade that people like. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. That is what I want to write about, life and truth. And she definitely does this. So I highly recommend. This is Just Another Asshole. I am so excited about this book because I read it and of course I finished it already, but the thing about this book, I didn't dog-eared anything because it is incredibly limited. It is very niche, so that all the books that have this is like either so expensive or just not able to be purchased. I was able to find this on a site, not Amazon. No Amazon to books. Don't buy your books from Amazon, period. I bought this from another site and it's a secondhand site. I love it so much. Look at thrift books, look at World of Books. Don't look at A-Books because A-Books is actually support like part of Amazon as well. But if you need those sites, I can link it below. I was able to find this immediately and I snatched it up, and it's just a bunch of sick, weird stories and tales from a bunch of different writers. And I think it's so lovely to have that, because people talk about like I want yearning, I want love, like obsession. This is pure erotica. Like everyone wants to talk about sex, but they don't know what erotica is. And this is it. This is it. And I don't read erotica for like to get my like I just can't get horny off of books. Sorry, I just can't. I'll read something and I'll instantly cringe. But when it's written in the literary way, I'm all about that. I don't know. It's interesting to like study and analyze. Speaking of erotica, Henry Miller, he does not write erotica. He is I love him. He has slowly become one of my favorite authors in general. I love him so much, and this book is probably my favorite from him. I have read Tropic of Cancer. I have read Stand Still Like a Hummingbird, Devil in Paradise. I've read his letters with Anais, but this one is my favorite. There are so many lovely passages that if you are a writer or if you want to do something but you're just so afraid, read Henry Miller. He's fucking insane. He's so encouraging. I have books pages like on the front cover because I loved it, and I wanted to find a nice edition, but I was able to find this in a secondhand bookstore. I was so happy that I found a hardcover version of it. But yeah, like these pages, I read it and swear to God, I was like tearing up some of them because that's exactly what I want to hear. Like someone to like validate all the doubts and fears that a person has and just like throw it in the trash. Like, because he's gone through hell and back. Like he has been a starving artist for real. He has experienced so much tragedy, and he talks about it in such like a lovely way where it's not like he's toxic positive about it, but just like, God, I love him. I love Henry Miller. Next thing, Mary Gateskill, Bad Behavior. All the mentally ill women who have read this or know about this, it's worth it. I'm sorry. It's just worth it. I love the short stories. Again, there is like a sense of erotica in it. I don't know if the girls know, but Secretary, the film, the movie, is actually from this book. This is a bunch of a collection of short stories. It's just for the odd girls. That's the best way I could describe it. It's for the odd girls, and I love Secretary. That film is like one of my favorite films. Last one that I have read, Julia Kristeva, Desire and Language. I have to thank my beautiful girlfriend for knowing me, because loving someone is just being understood and seen by someone, and she knows I love this woman. This woman is also for the mentally ill girlies who want to analyze horror, details, desire in an analytical way. Julia just does it phenomenally. She does it phenomenally. And I think the one I read was Powers of Horror, and it just talks about objection. I talked about it before, but this one, she focuses on desire and what it means in literary media and cinematic media and all sorts, and how one achieves and what one experiences. Like this one and Roland Barthes' A Lover's Discourse are like, they go in hand. Books that I have not read, but I have collected and I'm looking forward to reading. I'm gonna make this really quick. Sorry if it's very brief. Y'all can look it up on Wikipedia or on Google, because I know my phone's gonna fucking die. Open Ground. Found this at half price. It's been on my cart for a while and I just finally found it in person. Bought it. Crow by Ted Hughes. Yes, I am that girl. Will still be that girl. I love Ted Hughes. I don't love him as a person, but as a poet, of course, because Sylvia Plath, yes, I love her. Anne Carson, this is Plain Water. My girlfriend also found this and I got it because she didn't want to get it, so I got it. Ancient Skepticism, Balzac book. Found this at the same place I found Plexus. Image and Idea, Philip Roth. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like scared that my phone's gonna give out. Phenomenology of Perception, also found at half price. My half price is crazy good. Perfume, I recently picked this up because I just heard the hype about it like years ago, never picked it up, and now it's died down, so I'm gonna read it now. And Orlando. She hasn't read Orlando yet. I love the Years and the Waves. Forgive me, sorry. I have a million books that I need to read. Another Archipelago book. This is My Life as Edgar. The Ghost Stories of Edith Wharton. I can't wait to read this during like October because, you know, spooky ooky. I don't get scared very easily, so I just still love Halloween. I love that time because it's just really cozy to me, even though people get scared or people love horror movies. I love horror movies. I don't necessarily get scared of them, but I like a good, like, creepy kind of... I'm more scared of, like, unsettling things. Like, I'm scared of humans, and that's like, oh yeah, like, you're scared of... No, like, I generally... If I see a human, like, running on their forelimbs, I'll get, like, that's scary to me. Or Uncanny Valley. And The Works of Tolstoy. I found this in the discount cart at Half Price Books. It was only $5, and, of course, it has Anna Karenina. You guys... You know, my pronunciation sucks. I've already read that book, but I have a different book from that. This one has it in there, but it also has a bunch of collection of short stories that I haven't read from him. And since it was only like $3, I picked it up. So, yeah, those are books I've collected. Some of the books I've collected. I didn't want to bring everything because I don't have enough time or space on my phone that I want to read. Books that I have read, books I want to read. The next thing is this little bag of Palo Santo because I love the smell. This is starting to be fall time and I really, really just want fall, and I have candles. I've collected candles, Palo Santo, anything that makes my home smell cozy, warm, sweet, like cedar, tree, sandalwood, santal, like anything. Santal, like the kind of musky. I love that. Sorry, I'm not like a huge like cinnamon girl. I'm not a huge like vanilla sweet. I used to like vanilla a lot, but now it's like too sweet for me. Like that was back in like middle school. Now I just like want a hint of it. I don't want too much. But cedar, which is like the candle I have from like Target right now, I think it's like cypress and juniper. That smell is my favorite smell. I love it. Books are done. This is a purse from Verified. I love it so much. You probably recognize it from like Pinterest, fall outfit inspo, and I will show you what I mean here probably. This has been on my wish list for a while. I knew that when I started back to school, I wanted to get excited about it, and I just don't see myself wearing a backpack. I'm sorry. kill me. I just can't wear a backpack because I just want to get excited. I don't want to feel like I got my shit together, but also I don't want to kill my back by wearing like a huge tote. Sorry, I don't like those like huge tote bags for like school. I don't like those like canvas tote bags because they just are not gonna carry all my books, and also the strap like falls down my shoulder. Like the myth of Sisyphus is about the tote bag for me. Sorry, I just can't. This is a much more like womanly, put together, like she's giving, oh, businesswoman, English PhD, English professor, like core. I still have the nubs on the bottom of this. Oh, I think this one fell off, but they have like a little gold feet and it's like leather at the bottom. This is purely suede and I love suede for fall. Surprising notion. Suede for fall, riveting. But no, trust me, like I love this. I have to take extra care of it though because I'm a clumsy girl, and it's just a beautiful bag. I love that the clasp can actually come undone, and my laptop actually fits in this as well, which I loved. It came with a longer strap, but I think I just want to carry it like this. This I bought from LACMA like 5 million years ago, and I haven't used it because I knew I was gonna save it for something that I would enjoy writing my notes in, and that is going to probably be like a language class. I don't know, or maybe philosophy, because I am taking philosophy once I start school. Another wood book that I bought, I think in Italy. I bought this in Italy and I never used it because I am that person, that sick person who buys stickers and books and I don't use it, and I save it up until I know for a fact that I want to use it and not regret me using something, which is a problem because now I need to like use my candles and everything like that, enjoy my life. So this is a planner. This is a 𝇢𝇸𝇢𝇢𝇢 planner. It's very similar to Moleskine, but I think I like 𝇢𝇢𝇢𝇢𝇢 more because it's just, as a planner, they have better quality planners in my opinion. But speaking of Moleskine, I do have Moleskines. I just want a 𝇢𝇢𝇢𝇢𝇢 planner because that's also what we have in our bookstore immediately. These are going to be, if you guys are going back to school in the fall like I am, this is going to be your lifesaver. The Moleskine student cashier journals. They're very flimsy, which I actually like. I like flimsy journals because I can like fold it and beat it up and it just looks better in my opinion. And they also have this little label. There's a sticker that comes with it that you can like write on and peel and put it in so that you can see the subjects clearly. Just like a very grown-up, sophisticated composition book. And I got a black and red color. Coconut water. I have tried every single coconut water known to man. I have tried Vita Coco. I've tried HEB. No. Harmless Harvest is really good, but I recently just discovered this today, and it's the same taste as Harmless Harvest, but a bigger bottle, and a little cheaper too. It tastes the same. So refreshing. You want to know something really cool about this as well? The benefits go beyond the bottle. So there are farmers in Thailand, and the land they live on and live by, they work with those farmers, and the purchase directly impacts these farmers and their families. So we love that. And if you want to choose to do Harmless Harvest as well, they also benefit. So like, you guys are just working with great companies. This is my pencil couch. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but it is a pencil couch I bought from like Japan's, or it was like a Japanese stationery spot. I love it. It holds so many pens. I'm excited for school because of all my supplies. And I definitely can't wait to use that bag. It's such a stunning bag. Speaking of back to school, I also enjoy treating myself and rewarding myself because that was a stressful time applying. I suggest that you guys do the same. If you guys are applying to go to school in the fall, treat yourself afterwards. Basically, bribe yourself. I got this today. It is Chanel lipstick, and it is, what is the shade? It is Intuitive. I got the color Intuitive. It's so gorgeous. I want you to see it. I love it to death. It is a perfect color for fall. The product itself is beautiful and stunning, and I can't wait to like put it in my bag and just use it whenever I want to touch up on my makeup. a makeup brush from Chanel on the go as well, just to touch up because I get oily. Your girl gets oily. This was a gift from my lovely girlfriend. It is a Chanel blush because she saw it on my Pinterest and she knows me really well. So this is perfect. I can't wait to use it as well. I've already started using it. It is a little more lighter color for the fall, but I think it's such a natural look that it just works whenever, like whatever season. Speaking of that, I picked this up as another gift for myself. I got these two together today for the fall time. This is the color Rouge Noir, which is another like perfect fall color. It's extremely dark compared to the one I already have, which is on my nails right now, but I chipped because I didn't put top coat on and it's been like 3 weeks. So it's lasted pretty long. You can tell the difference, and I kind of want to collect more colors from them because they're just stunning. The bottles also look great on my dresser. These earrings I got from Etsy. I love them. I'm kind of allergic to them, allergic to those earrings, but I still wear them and it's not that bad. It's just my ears start to flake. A match that I have that says Forget Me Not. I picked this up at a cute little like market with my girlfriend. She has a swan lighter. I bought her a swan because we have like a little inside joke where she's a swan and I'm her hummingbird. Isn't that cute? Speaking of my lovely girlfriend, she got me this beautiful mother of pearl. I think this was a flask. I don't drink alcohol like that, unfortunately. I have other vices like collecting things and collecting books and reading books. And it is a vice. It's expensive vice. Very expensive vice. But I was thinking I could put like perfume, like nozzles or lotion. Honestly, just anything that I could store. I could put jewelry in here as well to like keep them safe. Because sometimes your girl is like annoyed by textures. She's interesting like that, where a necklace will bother her and she just wants it off, but she doesn't want to just throw it in her bag. So I have a beautiful case now that will help protect that. I have this Psycho watch that I got from eBay. I love it to death. It is very beautiful. I think the watch and the bag, do you see the vibes? Like, this is the vibes. You feel my drift, you catch my drift. And of course this, which is interesting because the new generation came out where it's wireless, but I'm kind of a wired person because I don't want to charge my headphones each time. I do have Bluetooth headphones from Sony that I use to like work out or, you know, do my thing with, and I sweat with it. But if I'm just listening to music, these are perfect, and they're so loud I literally can't hear myself right now because it's crazy. I love these. These are the Master Dynamic headphones. This, I'm trying to get into different hobbies that no one can commercialize off of other than the company that made the puzzle box, but whatever. This is 𝇢𝆸𝇢𝇢𝇢𝇢. It is so unique. I saw this and I immediately knew that I wanted to get it. It was originally a gift for my girlfriend, but we just store it at my place. And inside is a little thing about her. I love her to death. And the cool thing about these is that I love that they come in little boxes, and the puzzles are reversible. So on each side there is a picture that you can choose to do. Love that. It's so cute, and I think it's a wonderful gift. There is a whole collection of these with different artists, but 𝇢𝆸𝇢𝇢𝇢 is one of my favorites. As you can tell, Buddha's face, which is one of her works, are it's right there, right behind me. Next thing, speaking of hobbies, my beautiful girlfriend knew that I have been stressing out about applying to school and everything, so she got some oil paints for me because I have been wanting to paint more since high school, which I completely stopped. And this is like what I've recently painted with the oil paints. It's still a work in progress, but I love oil paints because they don't dry quickly, and I hate acrylics because they dry quickly. So I love her for this because I have never been able to own my own pair of oil paints, and now I can because of her. The next thing I have is this beautiful kettle I am a tea person. I love tea, I love matcha, and I spend large copious amounts of money on books and matcha. Literally that. Like, it's so much that it's crazy. And my beautiful mother got this for my birthday, and I'm so happy because I love the colorway. I think it's like a shroom color, that's what it's called. And it's so interesting because you can play with the nozzle, the temperature, you can even time it. Like, if you wake up from an app at like 9 a.m. you can turn it on. It's crazy, and it makes kind of like a routine area where you have something to look forward to. I think the last thing I have right now, oh, I forgot this book. This is a Paris review that my girlfriend was kind enough to give to me. Literally, she knows my like love language is gift giving and quality time, and I think she just does that really well. So I didn't even have to ask her about this, but she gifted me this, and I've never owned my own physical copy of the Paris review, but I'm so happy that I am now an owner of my first copy. And the cover is beautiful. This is the summer edition. I can't wait to read the fall. This edition has so many great like artists and writers that I'm like, I haven't gotten to read any of them, but I'm very happy, and I will definitely read it before school starts because I know I will have less time. Is these pair of Mary Jane flats. I found these at Nordstrom Rack, and you know the Carell shoes? I love Carell. Please, Carell, send me shoes. But these shoes are just so nice, and they remind me of kind of like if you were to stroll around a library with your cute suspenders, like being a child and the innocent fun, okay? That is what this is all about. This is all about reversing into childhood as an adult and enjoying that. But yeah, that is all. I hope you guys have a good day. I will try to film more books that I have read recently. But for now, I hope you enjoyed my video, and yeah, I had to wait like an hour or two for my phone to save the videos because it ran out of storage. So now I'm going to take my contacts out because my eyes are incredibly dry. It is like midnight, close to 1 o'clock now. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna finish the rest of this beautiful, amazing coconut water and take my contacts out, rinse, and go to sleep. I love you. Thank you for watching.